everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna show you how I achieve this super natural as fuck but I'm still here to fucking slay type of look. I use the Lunar Beauty palette. This is the Manny MUA palette. I really enjoyed using this palette. If you want to get it anywhere and you don't want to go online, if there's a Morphe store near you, they do sell Lunar Beauty there. They don't sell all of the Lunar Beauty products, but this is where I picked that store. This is where I picked that palette up. I bought this at the Morphe store at North Park. So if you don't want to have to get it online, I feel like this is a really good palette. I've talked about it before. Basically the colors I used was Sickening, Hunty, Beat, and Mug. Like literally those are the only shades that I used. And bitch, like I said, this is a natural look, but you're still here to fucking slay as fuck. Throw on this little fur coat moment or whatever. Show a little skin, bitch, cause I'm here to fucking slay, okay? And it's Valentine's Day. Who doesn't want to fucking slay on Valentine's Day? Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is a super easy video. I did do 2 other Valentine's looks, so if you'd like to see those, I'll leave the links of those videos in the description box down below. All of the products that I used in this video, I'll also leave it in the description box as well. And if you did enjoy watching this video and you like this types of look, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I see my numbers slowly growing and I'm like, bitch, yes. So if you can do me the biggest favor, please subscribe to my channel. While you're doing that, make sure to hit the notification bell. If you do hit the notification bell, that'll notify you every time I do upload a poppin' ass look. Okay. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. We're gonna go ahead and start off by doing our eyebrows. I'm actually using a new product for my brows, bitch. I'm using the Morphe dip brow type gel and their pencil, and bitch, their pencil, I'm living for it. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face down with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is just gonna give my skin a little bit more moisture. I'm gonna bust out my Loyal Tarte Shape Tape. I'm gonna use this as my eyeshadow base. So this is gonna be a super easy Valentine's look. Like, it's so easy, guys. So I hope you enjoy watching this video and doing this for your man or whatever. I'm gonna take the palette Life's a Drag by Lunar Beauty, and I'm taking the color Sickening. This is kind of a neutral brown that has a little bit of a warmer undertone. You can kind of see that orange kind of coming through. I'm using this as a transition shade. This is just gonna make my eyeshadow look a lot more nicer and faded in between the 2 colors. Next, I'm gonna take the color Hunty, which is a lot more neutral, kind of cool tone type brown, and I'm going to use this in the same area, just a little bit lower, to really kind of accentuate the difference between the 2 shades and really just kind of help fade both of them together, basically putting these in my crease. Next shade, I'm going to be taking the color Mug. This is more of a kind of darker, still in the cool tone family brown, but it's a lot darker than the other 2. And I'm using a BH Cosmetic brush, and I'm basically focusing this on the outer via the eye, just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. I'm going to be going back in with this color after I've cut my crease, so this is kind of the first step of that. Just a fluffy brush that has no product on it, and I'm just kind of blending the inner parts of my eyes. I have noticed if I don't put shadow there before I cut my crease, girl, you be looking rough and weird. So I like to do that. But now I'm gonna cut my crease with the Tarte Shape Tape. I really like this because it's just really nice. It gives me a little bit of coverage, and who doesn't love to cut their crease? Let me just say that. Once I've cut my crease, I'm going to be taking the color Beat. It's a shimmery, kind of champagne-y type color. It's like, I'm here to be natural, but I'm here to still fucking slay, bitch. I like to use this with my finger because I feel like it gives you a better color payoff using your finger than a brush. I'm going to go back in with the color Mug and just kind of diffuse where the color Beat and Mug kind of meet. You don't want that harsh line, so I like to do that. Clean up the eyeshadow fallout that I had with a little makeup brush, set my skin, and pop on your favorite falsies, bitch. These are just an iconic falsies in the style 02. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out this new foundation. This is a MAC Pro Longwear foundation, you guys, and your bitch is shook because I feel like this is a dupe for the NARS Natural Radiant, and you guys, that is my favorite foundation. So this was actually the first time me actually wearing it on my skin, and bitch, MAC did not come to play. My skin was looking hella good. So I definitely recommend for you to try out the MAC Pro Longwear foundation if you're a fan of the NARS Natural Radiant, only because it's like $20 cheaper, bitch, and who doesn't want to save some coins? I'm going to conceal my under eyes. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, bitch. I'm taking this in the shade C7. Overall, I really like this concealer. One of my favorites have been the ColourPop one, but for some reason, I kind of like how this looks a little bit better under my eyes. I haven't played with it a whole lot, but I will let you guys know how I feel about it. Next, for the powder, I'm sticking with my Holy Grail RCMA powder. I did buy a MAC one, and I do like it for like a setting kind of powder, but not for under my eyes. I feel like it just clinged to the wrong areas, and so I'll keep you updated on that. But I'm gonna bust out the NYX concealer, and I use this in a darker shade to give me a little bit of a know that I like to be bronzy as fuck. Y'all don't have to do this step if you don't want to. I just like to be extra, and especially on Valentine's Day. Like, bitch, can we be a little extra today? Thank you. Set my skin with the Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you do not follow Trend Mood, you guys, on Instagram, I definitely recommend for you to do so, because Benefit is coming out with some new bronzer shades, and your girl is super excited about that. Take the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder, and you guys, I really like how this sets on my skin. It kind of just like eliminates my pores in a way, so this has been one of my faves. I also used it to carve out my contour, and I kind of like how this one sets a little bit better than the RCMA for that specifically. But I will keep you guys updated on how I like it overall. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of blush. This is the Anastasia blush quad or whatever. I love these blushes because they're not super pink for me. They just look well on my skin tone. I did go back in to carve it out a second time because, you know, I'm that bitch, and I like my shit to be snatched. Okay, I'm going to set my skin with the Morphe finishing spray, and I'm going to add some highlight, you guys. This is my favorite highlight. I know you have heard me talk about this before. Add a white nude liner. This is by Rimmel. This is one of my favorite water liners. I'm going to add some of the brown shades that we originally applied on top to the lower lashes, and make sure to put on some mascara because, bitch, you can't leave the house without your mascara, okay? Lips, I'm going to be taking the Ruby Kiss lip liner in the shade Nude. This is like one of my all-time favorite lip liners. I definitely recommend for you to give it a try, bitch, and it's only 99 cents. Like, you can't go wrong with that. Okay. I'm gonna top that off with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lips. This is in the shade Caramelo, I believe, and then I'm gonna be using a Rimmel gloss just to kind of add a little shine. That is overall the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Scrape the shit out of that concealer. This is a Rue 21 product, bitch. I got it on clearance for $12. Y'all ain't heard of Rue 21, y'all sleeping on them. I'm telling y'all.